Okay, so a couple of days ago, Bo asked if you ever woke up and had a song stuck in your head. I've had this song stuck in my head for like 2 days, so I thought you'd enjoy the fun. Good morning, and thank you for joining Card Chat with Card Time with Texas Card Dude. I hope y'all enjoyed me being on Dr. Beckett yesterday in the dueling questions. That was a lot of fun to do. I had a lot of fun doing it. We'll do a couple of news and notes first, and then we'll get on to the main topics at hand. I will say that card winner right here, ready to go, and George, your card's in here, ready to go. So, contest winner for yesterday is Evan. He's the only one that sent stuff that even answered the question. So, got another card coming to you in the mail. And then, George, this one's to you. That's going out. I got to go to the post office and get George an international stamp, but that'll be heading out later this morning. I got a couple of errands to run, and while I'm running that errand, I will drop that off. I do plan on shaving tonight so that I'll be nice and clean and won't have to shave this weekend, which will be really, really nice. So news and notes, PSA 9, 1933, which is insane to think of. A PSA 9, 1993, 1933 Babe Ruth is expected to sell for $5.2 million next month. The fact that it's a PSA 9, number one, is just blows my mind. And then number two, it's part of this Thomas Newman $20+ million collection that he's left. Apparently, he has this absolutely insane discussion, or this absolutely insane collection, and it looks like it's going to smash all records. So that's going to be really nice. There's a really cool article out there about comic book cards. So that's really cool. It's by Ryan Cracknell. I hope you go out and find it. And then final news and note: 2021 Onyx basketball information was announced. I knew this was coming for about 3 months. I hope everybody collects it. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. So I hope everybody has a good time and goes out. And I really like this. I'm not going to go. I really like this. I'm big anticipation because it's on card autos in a true cardboard stock is what is the style for Onyx. I really like the company. Really like the owner. He is going to be on, if everything goes well, Let Her Rip at the end of the month. So I'm not 100% sure if we're going to be ripping baseball, basketball, or football, but we'll be ripping something. So that'll be a lot of fun. So here we go on to Evan's comments. And I'm going to address, he's got about 5 of them here. I'm going to address each one of them because I think they're pretty interesting. So comment number 1. I think selling on a diversity of marketplaces is good. Having multiple platforms such as eBay, Facebook, Twitter, and MySlabs. The only concern will be monitoring. And are you going to list the same product on multiple platforms? Might cause problems with selling an item on two or three items, or selling it on different platforms. So the monitoring aspect, each one, when you complete a sale, sends an email, and then if you have auto notifications on your phone, then you get notified, especially in eBay, My Slabs, you get an email. Facebook, you get an email. Then what I do is this is my uh, eBay. Over here is Sport Lots. Right here is ComC, or not ComC. This is my Slabs. Facebook is in the other room. I just keep them completely separate so that, and I don't put them on multiple platforms. So while I don't put them on multiple platforms, that keeps me from being able to double sell. I will say one of the problems that I have is when I pull something from Sport Lots and move it to eBay, sometimes I don't catch that. So that is a problem later on down the road when somebody buys something from Sport Lots and it's accidentally sold on eBay. But I try really hard not to cross the streams. The hardest part is trying to figure out the best platform to sell each card. So, and that's just trial and error. I do flip back and forth cards from eBay to Sport Lots to eBay. This card is a great example of it was on Sport Lots, and I bought it off Sport Lots. I pulled it off and put it onto eBay just because I had it in my marinate pile for a little while and then decided to pull it off and put it on eBay. So that's comment number 1. Comment number 2, sealed products are a good idea. Is it to hold or for you to sell more boxes via platforms listed above? If you're holding them long term, then the value will be dependent upon the quality of the rookie class. That's very true. And the expiry date of redemptions. That's very true. Soccer stickers are an exception as they don't have autos redemptions, so not likely to lose value after 3 to 4 years if Panini refuses to honor the redemptions. Excellent point. And to answer your question, there's 3. There's a long-term, short-term, and mid-term. Of course, the long-term is I plan to save 1 or 2 boxes, and they'll go into a special area that will be held for, long-term wax. The short-term is to sell most of the items, and the mid-term is to open maybe 1 box. So to sell enough, so I buy 2, open 1, sell 1, buy a case, sell half the case or 3/4 of the case, open 1, hold back 1 or 2. So it really depends upon the product. If the product was really hot, like Flagship was, I bought 3 boxes, sold 2, and opened 1. By the time I got to selling 2, and just in the opening of 1 box, I had sold enough out of that first box to pay for everything. So that's the strategy. Am I going to be right all the time? No. Am I going to have some product I'm going to have to sit on or hold? Yes. But the goal is to be able to open boxes, keep what I want, and then sell the rest. So that's the answer to that question. Graded cards are good, should hopefully limit returns on eBay as the quality of the card is recognized. Yes. I'm also going to be grading cards as well. And I purchased some slabs. I just got them yesterday. I purchased some slabs and put them on my slab. So I'm going to be buying slabs specifically for resale and hold and flip and all that other fun stuff. So another vertical, another way to actually just be different. Here's an interesting comment that is vintage wouldn't be my specialty through the market. Seems stronger and less volatile. Maybe the stock won't tank with a rookie injury. That's true, and I don't know a lot about vintage. I just know some of the players. So my question is going to be hooking up with some guys that I know this weekend and asking them vintage questions, eras and whatnot. So that was a really interesting comment. And then when you talk about consignments, Is that sending cards off for grading? No, I feel it would be a good idea, but bulk submissions are allowed. Yeah, that's not bulk submitting. So that is when someone has a collection and they don't want to sell it to me outright. They will give me a portion to sell, and then we split the profits, or I take 10% of the profits. Think 20 or 30 or whatever. Think about what Golden Auctions and Heritage, those are more consignment. PWCC, those are pure consignment. ComC is considered. Excuse me again. ComC is considered consignment as well. So you had also asked about bulk submissions and grading. We'll go back to this card. So I had this card. I was going to consider it for grading. Well, I bought, yes, this nerd. I bought one of these, and it has a really cool light on it, and this really, really cool magnifying glass. You look like a huge dork when you're wearing it, but it gets down to the minutia of the card. And on this card, and I listed it on eBay, and I even put this on eBay, full disclosure. It has a small divot in the card. So when it won't PSA 10, it might PSA 9. It's got some edges, and one of the corners is a little softer. I don't know if it would pass it as a PSA 9. Because of that, I duly noted that and threw that out on eBay, because I don't want to grade anything that I don't feel I could get a 10 because of it. If I feel it can be a 10 and it comes back a 9, that's great. If it comes back as an 8, I'll be a little disappointed. So that's that. Again, taking very, very big scrutiny over time, taking a look at cards over and over and over, and then deciding if they need to be graded or not. Last one, content and website. Again, not my forte, but I feel it would be essential. It links all of your social media, and perhaps you could buy, sell, shop, allowing to sell others with no fees. So that is a great point. So I will have a Shopify on my website and putting in some very, very select stuff on my website to sell. That's one deal. Number two, I'm going to try to connect APIs. Well, I'm not going to go nerdy on here, but have the ghost, two or three ghost pages that will give the ability for me to sell hats and t-shirts and whatnot, and then also the ability to sell possible tickets, like tickets to sporting events, concerts, and whatnot. And then there's a couple of others that you can do as well, and have all of those available on my website. Blogging, probably not going to do. For when I was doing content and lead generation for 3 years straight, I had to blog twice a week for 3 years straight. That's why I don't do it anymore. For me, it's absolutely exhausting. I've lost all reason to do it. I've lost all desire to do it. So I'm not going to do it again. Or if I do it, it's going to be a very limited capacity. So that's what I've got. I really appreciate your comments. I really appreciate your connecting. Letter Rip is not on tonight. We're going to do it live, I think, Saturday. Dallas Card Show is this weekend. I am going to remind you to watch on Friday. Going to have a contest for the Shohei Ohtani rookie card. So make sure you watch the show on Friday. There's no big releases coming out today on sports cards. I didn't really have a lot. It's been kind of a slow news day, except for a lot of news on the Thomas Newman collection. They expect it again to hit above the $20 million mark. And with some of the items in there, especially with that 33 PSA 9 Babe Ruth, I expect it like everybody else to shatter records. So that's what I've got. A very short episode today. Got a lot to do. Got people coming in town. So I appreciate everything you do. I appreciate all your support. Thank you very much. And y'all have a fantastic day.